many beautiful things have already been said about Senator Aaron Woods and about Shirley. I'd like to share my own memories of Aaron and the impact he had on me and my family. I met Aaron in 2015 when we both served on the city's Development Review Board B, DRB for short. I just opened my law firm here to be closer to our son as he started school. My wife Yumi was commuting to Portland. I was an older dad raising our 4-year-old in a community that at the time didn't feel and look like ours. As a multiracial family, we sometimes felt a little outside the circle. Then I met Aaron. On DRB, I was, let's just say I was a bit of a bull in the china shop. I'm a trial lawyer by training, passionate about due process, fairness, and transparency. Aaron shared many of those concerns, but he was calm, measured, and thoughtful. Always approachable. He never dismissed my passion. He brought steadiness without shutting people down. Somewhere along the way, we started having lunch. Those lunches led to deeper conversations about fatherhood, family, and community. Aaron gave me something I needed at the time, space to be my genuine self, to share the ups and downs of being a guy, a dad, and a business owner, and to talk about raising a family. He also spoke candidly about living in Wilsonville as a person of color for many, many years. He didn't dwell on it, but he didn't shy away from it either. When he shared, he gave me a deeper perspective, putting some of my own family's experiences into context. Those talks deepened our friendship and strengthened our shared commitment to make Wilsonville a more welcoming place. During those years, we often found ourselves on the phone or side by side at community events and city-related meetings. When we were together, he shared his knowledge and perspective on a wide variety of issues, both locally and beyond. And in doing so, he became a key part of our family's first deep connection to this community. Aaron was all about building bridges of understanding and community. He did that for me and my family. He did that for so many others as well. Yumi and I had one of our rare date nights when Tenzin was a little boy, and we got to spend it with Aaron and Shirley at Sushi Avenue, local sushi restaurant in town. And later they welcomed us. Here it comes, more cooking. Oh, Aaron and Shirley invited us over to his house, and Aaron, the chef that he was, cooked us a fabulous dinner. The warmth and the hospitality meant everything to Yumi and me. They were so much fun to be with. We never laughed so hard. Being around them just energized you. Aaron and I were together on the Leadership Academy for the city, and I remember bringing my son Tenzin to that, one of the meetings when he was very young. Aaron, like the experienced father and grandfather he was, connected with my son immediately. Even years later, my son Tenzin would ask, when I was going off to a meeting, "Are you going to see your friend Aaron?" That's the kind of impression he left, not just on me and Yumi, but our son. Excuse me. There was a time where I hoped that we might run for city council together. But Aaron had a higher calling. As life does, it took us in different directions for a time, and we did not connect as much, especially after we went into public office. But when I decided to run for mayor, Aaron was one of the first people I called, and it was like no time had passed at all. He gave me encouragement, perspective, advice, and all the time I needed to think it through. Aaron showed up for me as a candidate and later as mayor. But more importantly, as a resident and our state senator, he always showed up for this community and our state, always. We saw the world through a shared lens, shaped by experience, values, and a deep belief in inclusion, fairness, and justice. And when we didn't agree, we listened to each other. I often saw things differently after hearing his perspective. I'm not someone who handles loss well. I tend to box it up. But this one's been hard. Aaron was the kind of person who doesn't come around often, someone whose friendship leaves a mark that stays with you. The truth is, he probably didn't need the friendship the way I did. He had so many other close relationships. But at a critical moment in my life, his friendship meant everything to me and my family. And it wasn't just me. Aaron was a beacon for Wilsonville. His steady presence, wisdom, and example gave this community direction and a sense of what we could become. Losing him is not only my loss, it's the loss to our city. I thought I'd have more time with Aaron as a friend and as mayor to make up for the times we missed, and I was wrong, and that's been difficult to accept. So yes, we mourn the senator, the leader, the statesman, but today I mourn with you and celebrate the friend, the one whose steady hand helped create a sense of community and belonging for so many in Wilsonville. Aaron and Shirley will always be more than any title bestowed on them. They carried the very soul of what Wilsonville ought to be and what we are now beginning to see take shape in the way they lived and how they welcomed others. In the truest, purest sense, they embody the hearts of Wilsonville. Thank you.